guys, I'm so excited for today's video. I'm going to be reviewing the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and it looks like this. I tried a Wet n Wild foundation earlier whenever I did my Five Below makeup review / routine, whatever, and I really didn't like it, but I can't remember if this was the one or not because I kind of don't remember having the little like spatula thing on it, but I'm not sure. We're gonna give this a go because I've heard so many good things about it. I got the shade Nude Ivory and I'm gonna be applying this with my beauty blender, so we're just gonna see how this works out. Okay, so we're gonna start off by just doing our normal face routine. I started kind of a different one just with certain products. I'm gonna start off with my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. It looks like this. I got the travel size one. I think it was $10 or $16 because I don't know, like, I think whenever I get a new product, I just am kind of iffy about spending that big amount of money on it and then me not like it. So I just started off with this little one and I do seem to like it. I just used it once so far, but you can kind of tell whether you like something pretty quickly. At least I can with makeup. So I just am going to read the back of this. So basically what I gather from this is it says goodbye photo flashback. So I think this is supposed to be mainly one for like if you're going somewhere or if you know there's going to be flash photography, or if you just like taking a lot of selfies like me. You're not going to get the flashback. It's going to just be the regular tone you see and not very, very, very pale from the flash. It's not tested on animals, score there. And yeah, so we will just try this out. It unscrews, it doesn't pull off. I actually tried to pull it off and I like ripped the thing off of it. So I am going to conceal a bit, not a lot, just because I don't really conceal anymore because the foundations that I've been using are so full coverage you don't really have to conceal. And I think that that's like such an important thing because you're not putting more product on your face. So like the less product you can put on your face, the better, because I think your makeup applies and looks a lot better because there's less on your face. Less is more, people. Ooh. Okay. I'm going in with my Contour Cosmetics, I think it's the 14 blending brush, and I'm just blending this concealer all over my blemishes. Perfect. And that covered everything up pretty much spot on. So I'm just going to take this, and like I said before, it has this like spatula looking thing on it. If it wants to focus, probably not. And I am just going to put this all over my face. And I'm going to do one side at a time. Okay, and we're just going to go in with the beauty blender and start dabbing in. So it seems really light coverage, like it's not building to be a full coverage. I'm gonna say this is probably a light coverage foundation just because of the fact that it's just really not covering like everything up, or it definitely doesn't have a thick consistency as well. It's super like lightweight and runny looking when you put it on the skin, but we're just gonna go ahead and do the whole face, and then we're going to just maybe go for another layer once I get the whole face done. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just going to zoom you guys up, and this is with one coat on my face, and it's like it's definitely a light foundation. Like it's not full, it's not super light, it's more of medium foundation coverage, but we're just, like I said, I really like full foundation. So I'm just going to go over my whole face once more and see how this goes. So it seems to be buildable, and this is what I'm seeing. It's more of like a satin finish. It's not really a matte finish in my opinion, because it has some shine, but it's not dewy. And this is like a perfect match to my skin. And like I said before, this is shade Nude Ivory. So this is the final foundation. I have 2 layers on. I can definitely say with confidence that you can build this up to a full coverage foundation. I really like the finish and I like the look of it. The only thing is it kind of looks cakey around this area. I'm not 100% sure if it's because of my new primer or if it's just the foundation, but it might go away. I don't know. I just think that you can see some pores in this area, but I mean, you always see pores in my opinion. Like I always see pores regardless. So for $5, this is, yes. So I'm just going to go on with the rest of my face routine. If you'd like to see that, there is a video of me doing my regular routine other than my foundation, and I will put that in the description box. Okay, so my makeup is all on and finished, and I'm gonna gather kind of all my thoughts about this foundation and say, if I had to choose a yes or a no, I would probably say a yes to buy it. There are some things I don't really like about it, and then there are some things I do like about it. I like that it's buildable. I like the coverage that it gives after you build it. I do like the overall finish of it. The only thing is my bronzer kind of went on more blotchy than it usually does. I use the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and from those of you who have used it know that it blends beautifully and it's just a really, really nice bronzer. And I kind of had a harder time blending it than I usually do, and that was really it. I am creasing a little bit already, and it kind of is a little bit more dry than what I'd like. I do like more of a dewy foundation, but I mean, all in all, I think that this is a really nice foundation, and for $4, you basically can't beat it. So yeah, I'm gonna say that I really, really like this foundation, and other than some little things that can be fixed, I would say it's definitely worth the $4 out of your pocket. Thank you guys for watching, and have an awesome day.